Yo, what up? It's JSF. So I was just playing more with Tokon. I was actually streaming. And something just happened in the match that this makes me want to talk about this. I've talked about it a couple times, but I haven't went, I don't know, I haven't talked about it too much, but this shit happened to me in the match, and I want to talk about it because it's annoying as hell. This is probably the most annoying thing that happens to me in this game. And I play almost all the fighting games, right? This shit is, I don't know if you can see the rollback frames at the top, but it's like 2, 3, 4, 5. It's jumping around. So it's a little, the connection is laggy, like it is what it is. It's not the worst connection I played in today. Not the worst connection I played in this game being out. This game's netcode is dog shit, so that's what that is. But this is what I want to talk about, what you're about to see right here. Pay attention. I'm gonna rewind it one more time. So we're just gonna round start, and then we'll just go from there. So this is final round of this match, right? We both got 2 rounds, 1. I jump, just randomly get EX, spin, obviously I whiff, get whiff punished into this full combo, right? Side swapped, and then he gets pressure after this. Try to block, I get mixed, get hit with an overhead. And if you can't tell where this shit is going at this point, I lose the entire round. So I whiff an EX spin that I obviously was not trying to do, right? Now I get to move around a little bit in neutral, but at that point I'm already pissed off and demoralized. So what am I talking about, right? So obviously I know how to play this game, right? I'm not like, well, I know at least a decent degree now. I spent the first week of this game literally just learning how to play because I didn't want to just like pick a top tier team, mash buttons, and get to master without knowing what the fuck I'm doing. Which is what a lot of people do in these games. They're like, I'm ranked higher than you. It's like, yeah, but you don't know how to play. You know how to pick magic and spam medium and heavy. So, what I want to talk about is how this game saves inputs. And the issue with that, the issue that I've had since day 1 of this game being out. In the beta versions of this game, I don't remember this being an issue. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But in the release build of this game, it absolutely saves inputs way too long. I'll pick Ghost Rider because he's who it happens to me with, and it happens all the fucking time. So basically, I tried to jump, do box dash heavy, right? Something like this. Or something like this, right? This is a good button. It reaches down. Now, if they're on the ground and they're waiting for it, they will 2H it. But this angle is really good. It's a really good button in neutral. And if you're really frisky, you know, you can try to do some freaky shit. But you can't really combo off it in that kind of way. But if you have assist, you know what I mean? You can get good shit off of it. So I'm trying to get that. And then I'm like, because I'm doing that, I get this. I can't even tell you how I got that input. I can't tell you how I got from this to this. I can't fucking tell you. But I know never once in the week, 2 weeks, or however long I'm playing this game, I've never just done EX spin in neutral. Nobody does. But let me give you an example. I'm going to try to do a combo. Crouch light, crouch medium, stand heavy, spin into shit, right? That's the combo I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to do it 5 times. I'm not going to sabotage myself. But we're going to see what happens. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. Now, if you're paying attention, you know sometimes I got this, that. I got crouch heavy. I'm never trying to do crouch heavy in this combo. Never. It happens a lot when I do practice it on block. Right? I'm trying to do that. But I get that a lot. And it happens in matches too. And I think the issue is this game stores inputs. So when you input something in a fighting game, the game will read that input and store it for X amount of frames, right? And I think this game might store certain inputs for a little too long. So I'm pressing crouch light, crouch medium, but I'm doing stand heavy. But it's still, by the time I'm pressing stand heavy right there, I wish you could see my thumbs. I literally let go of the D-pad and did stand heavy. But I still got crouch heavy because it's still holding the crouching input. The problem with that is when you're a character like Ghost Rider, you have a... Let me put this shit back on the screen. When you're a character like Ghost Rider, and your crouch heavy has 50 recovery frames, That's almost a full second you have to punish me when I do this. Right in your face. But it says 34 there. Whatever. 34 recovery. You got plenty of time to whiff punish me or at least put me back in block stun. And this shit happens all the time. Like, inputs in this game are pretty fucked. The same thing happens to me with Magic, but not really as often. It happens with Magic a couple of times. But let me show y'all another example of when this has happened to me a fuck ton. Let me show you another example. Because I literally was trying to learn Magneto for a little bit. But the problem was, when I was playing Magneto, I would try to box dash. It's not happening now. Thank God. There it is. I would try to box dash, but I would get up dash. Now, I have a dash button. That's me putting one hand off the controller, so you know I'm pressing a button to dash. I have a dash button. So, you have to press up to jump, obviously. So, you press up and then dash. But sometimes it stores that up input a little too long, and then I get up dash, because Magneto is an 8-way dash character, right? You can dash every single direction. I think an up dash is kind of stupid because you have a double jump. It's the same thing, right? You can't double jump and then up dash. It's the same thing. So I think they should they should fix this fucking issue. But also any character with an up dash, they should just get rid of. But that's why this usually isn't a thing. But yeah, I played plenty of games where you box dash, like Marvel vs. Capcom, Guilty Gear Strive, Dragon Ball. Even though Dragon Ball, I did it without a dedicated dash button like this. I'm doing it with one hand, right? I'm doing box dashes with one hand. The problem is that you're moving around in neutral and playing in a match. It's not always, like, it becomes more difficult, at least for me, to do this consistently. Especially back dashing in a match. Like when you're running around doing other shit too. Plus, it's just cleaner when you have a button for it. More consistent, cleaner, but I get up dash randomly. Especially when I'm doing other shit in the match, moving around. Like, it just happens. In training mode, you can, be really good about not doing it. But in a match, it's not really an issue. So anyway, I just wanted to yap and talk about this input issue in this game. I want to know if y'all have this issue, if other people have this issue. This shit happens to me all the time. The same thing with Iron Man. Literally the same thing. Part of the reason I dropped both of these characters. Well, I dropped Iron Man. Magneto, I played with him for the pause. I played with Magneto for like an hour or two. Like, he was never full-time on the team. But Iron Man was on the team for a second. I was going to learn him again. I did. But yeah, let me know, because this shit bothers me all the time. It happens to me in matches, as you've seen. And I lose matches because, like, input shit like this. And you can say it's me, just you, blah, blah, blah. You could argue that I play on PS5 DualSense. You could argue me using this controller is part of the problem. You could argue that. I do think my inputs will be cleaner on a hitbox, which I have. But I don't like playing hitbox for games like this. I don't like it for versus games. I like hitbox for Street Fighter, but I don't like hitbox for games like this, like versus games. I just don't. I never liked it. I never got into it. So yeah, anyway. It's just annoying as hell to me, and I wanted to yap about it. But let me know if y'all deal with it. Y'all experience it. Am I crazy? Am I just trash? Let me know. Like and subscribe. Y'all stay safe. JSF, I'm out. Peace.